Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. At least, I think I'm your host. We've had Mergens in the seat every time I walked in the studio for the last 3 weeks. And tonight, Mergens is on a phone. I'm outside with Mergens. I walk in and Mary Petty's hosting the show. Your wife is in the seat, and Barry and
good job.
and Barry and Debbie are the guests. I walk in and they went, "See you on the streets." And thank you, that guy.
And you missed it. We could have been at Applebee's.
I'm telling you. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, well.
Unbelievable. I have with me tonight Mr. Mark Petty. How you doing?
Good.
And Mr. Bill Mergens.
Yes, sir. Hi, Mark.
I tell you.
Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
I'm going to have to take the seat home with me. Bring my own seat when I come here.
Now, next week, does he get the chair?
That all depends.
On Super Cruise.
That depends on Super Cruise. By the way, when you were absent, Mark declared you the winner by default.
Well, I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard
you
that.
heard that.
Yeah.
Well, and you heard the pedal guy can't make it because
Right.
he's got there's
Right.
problems, there's issues. So now they're going to have you and I race on
Drag
the,
racing.
on the three-wheel granny bikes.
Yeah. Well, and you heard that I have a mechanic and a pit crew.
He's got a mechanic and a pit crew.
Well, Mark's the
And
mechanic.
I heard he's taken out a membership at the gym working his leg muscles.
Well, he's going to need him.
This is going to be bad. Perkins already said I'm bringing a camera to film it.
Really?
Yeah.
But did you officially challenge him to the drag race?
Well, yes, I had challenged him on the bicycles, but the other part, you're going to have to do a lot of talking. You might even have to get him loaded. I don't know.
No, we've already discussed that. You and I have a pact. That ain't going to happen. The other part. They'll have to find out about
No,
that. You got to come to the show to
I
see
did the
this.
Hooters outfit once.
Yeah, you got to come to Super Cruise so that you can get in on the joke of this one. But
It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it'll give you an opportunity to interview me. I'll be the best guest the show's
And
ever.
all he has to do is cross the finish line before you, and he gets a seat.
Oh, whoa.
Isn't that what you said?
You guys changing the rules here as we go.
No,
Yes,
it was a drag race
but
to
no,
the end.
No. You
And
can't-
if he wins,
Yeah, but there's no push-off.
nobody's saying anything about a
There's
push
no
off.
push-off.
that made a
I
difference.
can see Mark running all the way down to the finish line with you. Oh, I'm telling you.
Could be interesting.
Could be more than interesting. I tell you something else we got. Mystic River Band. You guys have never heard them. They're very good. They used to play at Leo's restaurant when Leo had the restaurant for a while.
Yeah.
I heard them one day. Excellent. They do all the oldies. They do country. They do all kinds of stuff. And they're very, very good. And courtesy of Mr. Leo Scarola with Car Center of Charlotte County, we're going to have a live band for a couple of hours. That'll give us time to do our racing and all that stuff, and
Good.
give me a chance to get away from the DJ booth and stop driving everybody crazy and let them do their thing. And it should all come out nice and smooth. Hey, it's our 10th annual, 10 years. If we ain't got the hang of it by now, we're never going to have the hang of it.
The rumor has it you've conjured up good weather too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Finally, a
70s.
true rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, in the low 70s, we're going to have sunshine. Sunday is going to make up for all the crappy days. Oh, Joey D's, were you there?
Yes.
Oh, you want to talk about cold? The wind is whipping through I couldn't even have my CDs on the counter, on the DJ counter, because they were blowing away. And it was about 38 degrees with the wind chill factor. It had to be about 29. It was real.
He was still in
uncomfortable.
shorts.
Yeah.
And yet, still,
yeah.
we had 35 or 40 cars that came out in that freezing cold. I was amazed. But Joey D's was happy. They got a good meal. We wrapped up the show early and said, hey, enough's enough. with the
Sometimes
cold
it's
weather.
just the food. It could be pouring down rain. I still have 7 cars at Amore's.
Right, because they'll come, they'll
For the
eat.
food.
Why? Because they're used to a certain day of the week or
Yep.
certain day of the month. They go to such and such to eat. It's habit. It's a habit.
Yep.
Most of them don't even look at the schedule anymore, which is why they get messed up when there's a 5th Saturday or a 5th Friday. You know what I mean?
They get to eat twice.
Right, then they get to eat twice. So, but we've got some neat stuff. We signed up a show at Lowe's. on State Road 64. State Road 70.
70.
State Road
Get it-
70.
get it right.
in Bradenton. I'll get it right.
Right off the interstate.
Yep, we're going to do a show. They're doing a big, at-home services. Their service vendor kind of thing. The prizes all throughout the store. They're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. It's going to be a neat show. That's coming up on, when is that? That's on March the 6th. Saturday is a daytime show, 10 to 2. We had Mom's Warriors and Pink has canceled. Barb just couldn't put it together with the sponsors and everything this year, so it will be back in 2011. It'll be back next year, but instead, the Classic Car Museum called me, and they wanted to put one in, so they're going to do it on the 20th. I hate to do that because Doug Foler, which is our title sponsor now, is doing his auction, but I started thinking, not everybody's going to go to the auction.
Yeah.
People are going to go there if they're looking to buy or sell. Mm-hmm. If they've got a car they're going to stick with, they're not going to go there anyway, so we might as well have a place for them to go. Don't you think?
Yeah, it'll work.
I mean, all sounds. See, I get so finicky about how I'm setting. I call Bill. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And then I call Debbie, and then I call, somebody else, and it's like, well, what do you think about that if we set it up this way? Because I'm trying to make it just nice for the people. I want good locations, nice locations, good shows. So anyway, we have Mr. John Graham. We did the last two shows. We did the clips from Terry Lewis,
Yep.
which we have another one. We didn't do Woodland Park yet, did we? Above the Clouds.
No, I don't
from
think we did.
September.
Yeah.
And there's some neat cars on that one too. So we're going to do that one probably next week, and then I'm going to need more photos. Bill Trier he came down to Buffalo Wings and Rings in Northport to do some shooting. He's going to do some local cars again, because a lot of the local guys are saying, hey, you don't have any of the local guys on anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I had the local guys on so much that Bill would come to me and say, what do you want me to shoot? We've had all these cars on the show. But that's been a while, so now we're going to try to go back and forth, get some of the local stuff, because there's a lot of newer cars in the area.
Yeah.
Cars they brought down from up north, that kind of thing, I tell you, this cold doesn't break, I'm moving to Florida. This is it. This weekend, we better round the corner and get into Florida weather.
Florida weather.
Yes?
Florida.
That is, unless I break my neck. Hey, I could break my neck on that, or break a leg on that three-wheel bike. You may have to host the show for a while.
Is that what it's going to be? Yeah.
I think we
Where's
get.
Guido?
Yeah.
Guido.
Where's Guido?
Call Guido.
I'm telling you. Anyway.
And we have a live band at the Super Cruise, so it'll be all right if he comes missing.
What was that?
Huh?
See, it's all this.
Don't we have a clip to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Let's see the cars from Mr. Graham.
All right.
Now, this is from where, Bill? You got the sheets there.
This one is from a cruise-in up at Hemmings Motor News. They do some cruise-ins up there.
Ooh.
Here a 1914 Metz Speedster, one of 300 made, one of only three that are left.
Wow.
Chick Chandler is the owner.
That's cool.
Yeah, very. And back in that era, in the early 1900s, there was a lot of people that were making cars, and a lot of them didn't make it. But certainly those cars that still stuck around or that are out there today.
And this
are
is
pretty
Walton,
rare.
Massachusetts,
Yeah.
that he's on of?
A lot of them got bought out by the bigger ones, too.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Exactly.
That's actually very cool.
Can you imagine running that down the interstate?
Yeah. Pretty neat. I wonder what top speed was.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. Wasn't much, I can tell you
Probably
that.
20,
Yeah.
25, 30. Got nice wraparound seats.
I actually like that steering wheel. Nice big wheel. Plain, but yeah, nice.
Ooh.
There we
Convertible.
go. Where's Mr. Taman?
It's a boat. It's a 1966 Cadillac DeVille. 429. And 26,000 miles on it. I mean, where do these guys up north come up with